Hey guys, Steve Simpson here with Central Florida Property Management. Hope everyone's doing great. We decided to start doing some quarterly market overviews just to kind of get you guys I guess to provide you with some data and give you our personal insights as to what we're seeing with both the rental and sales market in the Orlando area. So all this data is publicly available. It's pulling it from Zillow, the Realtor Board, and Redfin. So I can send this over if you guys want to see it. This is just publicly available data. So first, the rental market. See here across Orlando, our average rent's looking about 2156. That actually aligns fairly well with our portfolio that we manage. So that seems fairly reasonable to me. Keep in mind that is across all types of properties, so single family, townhomes, and condos, and all bed sizes. So that's considering a studio apartment to like a 10-bedroom home. Looking at the changes here, month over month, down $34. Doesn't sound crazy to me. Year over year, up 11, pretty much flat at that price range. Also doesn't sound crazy to me. Inventory 2,500. I really don't have a good frame of reference for that, but that seems about right. Looking at the median rental price over time here, you can see the light blue line is from last year, what prices did last year. Dark blue is this year. If history is any indication, it looks like we might start seeing prices drop a little bit, which actually makes sense. Generally speaking, the most expensive time to rent is during the summer, called April to August. So you can kind of see here, price was going up. So it wouldn't totally shock me if you see it dropping down a little bit going into the holidays. And then Google is basically, or not Google, Zillow is basically saying the market is cool. That's, I would kind of agree with that. Big picture, what we're seeing is if your property is in an area with a lot of inventory, which usually means like kind of a newer area where you have lots of competition, we are seeing those properties sit longer, get less in rent, just have overall more vacancy, all the stuff you would imagine from a supply and demand imbalance. So we're certainly seeing that. Properties that are not in areas that have a high demand or that are in high inventory, so kind of older areas, not seeing as much of an issue. I think again, it's just a supply and demand situation. Those rental levels we're seeing is pretty flat. And the only other thing I would say is that single family homes seem to be kind of faring better than townhomes and condos. I would say it would go in that order: single family homes, townhomes, then condos in terms of just kind of performing better. I think condos compete with apartments, which are usually newer, have more amenities, are cheaper to move into, all that sort of stuff. So, um, just for what we're seeing. On the sales side, this is pulled from Aura, the Orlando Realtor Association. This is crazy. Basically 100% double across the board inventory year over year for all property types. So probably what you've been hearing on the news, rates are up, inventory's up. That's basically what we were seeing. So, and not only is inventory up, sales are down. So we've got basically twice as many properties in the market, and we're selling 70% less of them than we did this time last year. That's across all categories. Prices are up moderately, or maybe down a little bit, the townhome sphere. Um, that doesn't surprise me. Again, just for what prices have done year over year. And then yeah, new listings in the market is about 12% up from last year. Looking at Redfin, same sort of deal. You'll notice the median sales price is a little bit different. I think it's just the way they calculate them. They're fairly close. What is it, 395 to 410? Pretty close. Um, so yeah, the big one to me here is the days on market, plus 10 year over year. That's a big deal. That's basically you think about it, last year they were 19 days average days on market, and that was 29. We're talking about almost a 50% increase in days on market. So it goes to kind of what we're seeing, which is well maintained properties, nice move-in ready, ready to go properties at the right price point are moving, especially in areas with less inventory. Properties that need some work or that are overpriced or just do not offer a good value proposition are just sitting. From what I've seen, it's not even they're sitting longer and then someone buys them. They just don't get bought. So I guess like the limited pool of buyers that are willing to pay today's prices at today's rates are being selective and going with the properties that make the most sense for them. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully that gives you guys some data maybe you didn't have all in one 5-minute format. If you guys have any questions or if we can help in any way, again, we do sales pretty much just for our clients. So selling your investment property or buying a new one. But we're happy to help with anything involving your property. So I hope you guys are doing great.